Hello and welcome to another Ensovian gaming video. Today we're going to be doing the new Jesus Burgess Colosseum. I mean, he came out 2 days ago, but whatever, still around for the next month. He is an int-driven fighter. His captain ability is pretty good as it boosts the attack of fighters by 2.5 times, and then if you hit 4 perfects in a row, he boosts them by 3.75 times instead. Pretty powerful effect. Obviously fighters aren't great right now, so it's not the best, but like, you're going to have to do some content where you can only use fighters, so it's not terrible. His special cuts the HP of each enemy by 7% and then boosts the attack of fighters by 1.75 times depending on how many units there are on the stage. So if there's 6 units, he boosts their attack for 6 turns, which is obviously really good. You can activate this on like stage 3 of like a Colosseum and then have an attack boost for the rest of like fights if you can burst every turn. So it has a lot of uses. Obviously again, the fighters aren't great right now, so it's not really a priority to max out Jesus. But if fighters ever make a comeback, this guy will probably be really strong on most teams. So with what I said, let's look at the first 2 stages before we fight Jesus himself. So stage 4 of the first stage is going to be Rebecca, who just has 1.2 million HP and puts up a damage threshold over 50,000 for 3 turns. So just need someone to either remove that threshold or tank after she boosts her attack. Those are the 2 choices. I'm just going to use Raruku Beppo. As I said, you can like just like, she has no like delay or anything, so you can just use like GPU if you really need to, just to weigh it out. So yeah, it's only 3 turns and then you got burst 1 mil damage, so it's no big deal. I somehow didn't kill her this turn. I guess to show off that she doesn't do anything below 20%. Also, this team is just really random. I don't even remember picking these units. And then the final stage is going to be Barto, who has 3.1 million HP-ish, puts up a rainbow shield for 3 turns, and then after that we'll put up a massive blue shield for about 100,000 defense. So this guy is like super annoying if you can't get rid of either of those 2 effects, because he does start hitting for a lot of damage afterwards. Luckily Jinbei can actually get rid of that rainbow shield straight up, and since they're both in, there's a lot of ton of damage. I finally get to use Jinbei for once, so this is why I mainly picked this team. Next up is going to be stage 3 and stage 4 of the round 2 will be a bunch of fighting fish who like cut your HP by like 20% preemptively each one, so that's going to be super annoying. I'm using a cerebral team with it's almost free to play. I'm using like V2 Law as the captain, but everyone else is free to play. There's freaking like story Rayleigh there for some reason. I guess he's like a quick unit, and obviously V2 Shanks because he's so good. I think I use him like for this and the next stage. So yeah, just having a friend is good enough since his special is so powerful and it's like very flexible. Obviously I have yeah, the whole team is quick other than Doflamingo. Again, these guys cut HP. If you kill the 2 in the back, they will summon more fighting fish, so you want to at least burst the 2 at the back. And the one in front I think has like more HP than the other ones. Here obviously going to activate all my specials and then use V2 Doflamingo to what's it called? Extend them for the next 2 stages. It's very useful since Diamante is going to limit your specials to 1 a turn. Don't use Law there just because I'm scared I'd do too much damage, but I think it would have been fine anyway. So yeah, you can only use 1 special a turn. It doesn't really do anything after that really. I mean, it does cut your HP by 20% every turn, but that's not the worst thing. If you don't kill him on the first turn, he does paralyze both your captains for 3 turns though, so just be careful with that. And he doesn't actually hit for that much either, but okay, I'm just gonna straight up miss with an attack. Ah, jeez. And there you go. 4.3 mil HP, but thankfully this team does a crap ton of damage. And then with that said, let's look at the team I'm going to be using. It's going to be a fully free-to-play team. It's got Barto again, because he's just great for really long fights, and this is going to be a long fight. I think like 7 minutes with this team. It's very slow, but like if you're only planning on beating once, it's fine. Zoro Sanji is there because they're Orb Booster, which is very powerful since it's like a 2.25 times boost, and Jesus has a crap ton of HP and a barrier, so you really need to do a lot of damage. Bo is there because she delays as well as giving you a chain lock for the final stage, but you can just use a healer or another delayer. It's not that important to get the chain lock. I think it's kind of overkill. V2 Doflamingo Raid again is here because he's again, you're gonna get like your specials limited on the 4th stage, so you want to extend them onto the final stage or like stall them out with like defense buffs and stuff. It only lasts 15 turns, so actually I'm gonna weigh it out, but like the thing is you need to there's a lot of effects you want to dodge. It's mostly dodging the orb boost that it gives you on the final stage, and I'm actually using GPU for the first time in a long time. He's obviously gonna be very useful. I think I used him like 2 times in the fight as well. I think I used most of the specials twice. Actually, I used Barto, GPU, and Boa twice, I think. So yeah, everyone's gonna like play their part. I'm gonna use a V2 Shanks friend again, as I said, so make sure you have some friends to do this. So you need one if you're planning to do it once. So all that said, let's get started. So the first stage is going to be Barto. We're going to activate GPU and just wait out all the defensive effects. Don't even attack, there's no point, you do like no damage. It doesn't like, this stage is probably the shortest one, just like past 6 turns. See that I use Boa just to like not take an extra hit. Then one more turn for the Rainbow Shield to run out, and there we go. It's gone. You can activate V2 Shanks to give you full matching orbs. Well, not full matching orbs, but matching orbs on people that matter. And then you can just burst him since now he has about 1,000,000 HP. Which should be more than enough for your team to do with the freaking ×2 attack boost and 1.9 chain lock. Not chain lock, chain boost. And then we're on to Diamante, and guess what? We're gonna stall some more. Just we have to wait out the special usage since you have to use V2 Shanks, Sanji, not V2 Shanks, sorry. You have to use Barto's effect again to get rid of the resilience. Because the stage 1 version of Barto special doesn't actually get rid of the resilience that you need to use to get to kill Jesus on turn 1, since he has like 5 million preemptive effects. So yeah, just stall until Barto's special is on 2 turn CD, so that it is ready for the next turn preemptively. So Jesus is gonna give you like a 1.1 times orb boost on the first stage, as well as having a resiliency buff, and then randomizing all your orbs into badly matching, which is why you can't use V2 Shanks on this stage and to extend it, because then he'll just like, you need a way to get matching orbs or you're just gonna lose. Pretty straightforward. Now still waiting for Barto special to be ready. As I said here, you can use I can use like Boa here to just delay. I don't need the chain lock. I guess I'm just gonna rather use GPU again. You should be fine for the most part, since you should probably get a lot of meat orbs as well. Accidentally used, tried to use V2 Shanks there. You actually want to use Zoro and Sanji, then extend that only. And then go on to the next stage. I actually got a decent amount of orbs that I'm matching here. I guess that's because I was actually looking at them. So here you can still have the orb boost on the next stage, which means that he can't give you the 1.1 times orb boost, which is great. He's going to change all your orbs to badly matching orbs, or bomb orbs as well. And then you use Barto's special to not only give you the 2.75 attack boost, get rid of the resiliency. Shanks is going to give you full matching orbs and the chain lock, chain boost, sorry. And then you just burst him down for frickin', he does have 5.5 million HP by the way. And blam, there you go. It's a very long fight, but got a job done finally. Well, that's it for this video. Post any teams you have in the comments down below. Join the Discord if you like. Donate to the PayPal if you're feeling generous. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. My Nakama.